Alright, man, my mic keeps getting caught underneath the thing, my mic cord. Welcome in for this Virgo reading. My name's Tara, and the Tarot of the Sidhe is what I will be channeling with for this weekly, and I'm picking up energy around that first week of November 2025, but feel free to enjoy these videos, anyone, at any time. They are for entertainment purposes. Virgo, let's see what's at the heart of your reading here. We have the Ace of Fire, the Warrior in reverse. That's the Ace of Wands in reverse. And Virgo outside influence here is Maker 3 upright, 3 of Pentacles upright. And Virgo, see your energy here, Virgo's energy. Dancer 5 here, this is, and in the past, what do we have? The 4. We have 5 is the highest number here, and that's your energy. Otherwise, you know, Ace is the first of the deck. We have a 3 and a 4. So these are all low numbers. The situation that you're in, you could be at the start of it. You're definitely maybe, I mean, you could be halfway there, I guess, because you are holding this Dancer 5 card as your energy, right? But your energy isn't very strong right now with the Ace of Fire in the reverse. This is having a low in a drive. This could be a sexual drive. This could be a drive for trying to get work done. This could be a creative drive. You know, it's being the center of the story here is that the drive towards this situation is not good. It's fizzled out. And also, if you the 5 in here is saying that you're doing a lot of riding that fence, the fence rider, right? You're spending a lot of time thinking, analyzing the situation, not moving, rethinking about things. It's almost like looking at the chessboard and moving the chess pieces around, but then putting them back to where they were at, just so that you could kind of see things, but not really actually make that chess move. There's something about this that's being discussed with your energy. In the past, you know, the 4, this talks about where you're holding, this can be where you're holding your own finances, you know, in safety, so that saving it up for a rainy day. But a lot of times this talks about where we don't utilize our own skills, we're hiding our own skills away, or it's where we're protective over certain people and trying to keep certain things or situations like in their own little category, in their own little part of the cupboard, right? There's something about that being talked about in those situations where there's a protection act coming up over trying to keep something invested or in a certain thing. If it's money, you might be able to keep it in its own corner, in its own little thing. But if it's a human that you're precious about, those are really hard to keep stable. And now, you know, the 4 was in the past, and the recent energy of the outside is the 3. So 3s are talking about, you know, wanting to do stuff. 3s are participating in trying to, usually 3 of Pentacles, they work together. They try to work together to maintain, to bring something forth. And so what I'm wondering, you know, if we had 4, let's say they are people that are precious to you. I'm going to talk about it being people, and you were trying to keep these people in certain places on, you know, like you're in a safe zone right here, and you're going to stay right there doing that, and you're going to stay here in this little part doing this. And well, guess what? It looks like one of them left. You started out with 4, and now you only have 3 to help out on this project. 3 to share the load, where you had 4 to share the load before, right? So there's something here where you've lost because of restriction here, because of trying to keep an overmonths of control over some situation here. You've actually lost individuals or lost money. I don't know. Could be both. But this is also saying that, because, this fire is, they're not exactly sure how to use the fire, how to use the energy at work, right? With this, if you've lost 1, if you've lost, if there was 4 and you've lost a quarter of your investment, or you lost a quarter of your workforce, right? That's part of that fire would be diminished, right? And then how that energy gets is gone, right? So then that energy has to be spread out differently. And how do you do it? All that energy is weaker. And so this 3 is trying to do the work of 4, and they can't, right? And so you're at this part where, well, what do I do? Do I go out and try to hire more people? Do I go ahead and try and find somebody else to make up that quarter of investment? You don't know, and you're contemplating about it. You're thinking about it, and you're not moving. And this week, you're riding that fence out. You're still on the fence on this type of a situation. Okay, this is what I'm seeing, Virgo. Let's see, who's in here with you. 4 rolls up for you. Oh, and 4 is our Cancer energy, and Cancer could be involved with you for sure. Something might have happened in Cancer season as well, or maybe where Cancer lies in your personal chart. So, interesting. This is what I have for you, Virgo. If if this resonated, leave me a comment explaining how. That would be wonderful. Even a thumbs up and subscribe to the station if you haven't. All those things help out down here, and I deeply appreciate it. Mostly I appreciate you stopping by for this video. Thanks. Bye.